Well, welcome back to the channel. So we're starting a new project. As you can see behind me, I got some 4x6s laying on the ground. We're going to make a 8x10 tool shed. We'll get that done before the snow flies, get some stuff stored out of the weather and just a little bit more space. We're waiting on doors, and Home Depot was out of the 2x3 windows that we've been looking for the front of the cabin. So until those come in, I have to put that on pause. What?
We have one door. We found a door.
We found one door. It's not a self-hung door. It's one I've got to actually make the frame and hang it myself, which is no biggie. It's just a little bit more work.
And stair
that's okay.
thingies.
And I bought some stairs, so we'll get the stairs in here real soon. I just got to measure them out and get them cut to the right length. So with that said, I'm going to get started on this. We're going to drill the holes, get the posts put in the ground, and then we'll put the adjustable pier mounts for the bottom of the 4x6s on top, so we can adjust it to level as any settling goes, and go from there. I could not find any concrete pier blocks for this. They were all sold out, and any 2x2 pavers that I was going to get to put underneath. They wanted almost $10 a piece for those, and I just can't see spending that. So I'm going to sink the post in the ground like I did on the cabin, and that's what I'm going to do. And just so you know, in the sidelines behind the scenes, my wife is being goofy and doing a dance back there. So maybe I'll catch her on video at one point doing the dance for you. All right, so let's get on with it.
It's not off.
That is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Hey, no! Hey, did you do that?
You guys aren't much help.
Do you want some help?
Forget it. Got it.
I didn't laugh at you.
You were not as loud as the little one.
I did not laugh.
Lily, what are you doing? Hey, weirdo. What are you doing? What are you doing?
we got the posts in the ground. They've got to sit overnight with the concrete, so the concrete sucks up the moisture from the ground and gets hard. I always do a dry pour on posts, fence posts or ground posts. What I was always taught was if you do a wet pour into a post like that, they have a tendency to shrink as they dry. But if you do a dry pour, you tap it all down nice and tight, it draws the moisture in so there's no shrinkage. Whether that's true or not, that's what I was taught, and I've never had any issues with fence posts. So that's where they're at. These are going to get cut lower. The shed's not going to be that high off the ground, but I just kind of wanted to see where we're at right now. So we're going to end up cutting probably 6 inches off the left side as you're looking at it, getting that down about 6 inches off the ground, and then we'll bring it over level to the right side, which is a little bit lower. The slope kind of slopes that way. So we'll get on that tomorrow after they set up.
So that way she can go a little further and she can be over here with me.
Okay, we let these set up overnight, pretty hard. Top's a little bit dry there. It hasn't at the top, but the bottoms are hard. So now we're going to do like we did on the cabin and make it level across, and then we'll do the same on the other side. And this will be my guide for the chainsaw.
I'm big and shiny. I did not like it. A little cephalopolis.
That's level that way. Now we'll just have to do it across the other way and get the height the same. It'd be nice if I had a laser level, but I don't have one. So these don't have to be perfect because I'm going to drill a hole in this and put those adjustable brackets in it. So if I get them pretty close to perfect right now, it'll be less movement if we get some frost heave anywhere in there to adjust the brackets to keep it level. But what I'll end up doing is putting a piece of treated wood over the top of this. The bracket will sit on that and there'll be a hole there. Even though I've got the diesel oil mix, and I'm going to add some more onto it before we cover it up. At least this way, that treated wood will be a different angle for the grain to sit on and give it one more layer. And none of this will be exposed to the weather anyways, because the building will sit a foot outside each side. So, gotta get the chainsaw, another screw there to hold that one tighter. Chainsaw and cut them off. Well, there you have it. Pretty handy little technique.
I can't get this one.
We can use a wrench.
It's wanting to thread crooked. I had to,
It was halfway on, wasn't it?
it wouldn't move wherever it was at, so I had to try and unthread it, but it's crooked.
Look at the wrench. Oh, it'll go down. Have to
I'll
adjust it a
see
little
what
bit.
it is. It's not
Washers off a little bit.
a lot. Let me do that one.
About that far right there. Baby. About that far. So that's how they'll sit, just like that. On there, and that way if we get any heave, we can adjust it.
like that. Nope. I'm done.
Oh, keep going.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. If I absolutely had to do it, I would do it. But I guess this is where I don't mind being your camera person.
Next one. That's the California corner. When we stand it up, the other wall has something to get into. I need to move to it.
It's a smashed rock, and it looks like it has glitter.
Hold still, hold still.
See the sparkle?
Oh, I did. You see that, Papa? She found a smashed rock with glitter in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Find me gold though. Glitter.
No!
Glitter's fine, but find me gold. One, two, three. That's it.
Gotta go down that way.
I know. Okay, you got it, hold, held. Huh? I'll get it as I go down. Just want to get the tack.
How are you making the roof? Is it 10 feet going down into 8 feet? Is that what you're doing? Honestly, like that?
It'll be fine. It's not going to be a shed roof. It's going to be a roof like on a house. Make sure to come back. Right there. How is it? Come down a little bit, but that's good enough. Hurry up! Here, please. Here, please. Take the drill and that screw and put it into that board right there, please. Yep, put it right in. Yeah, no, 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 no. In the side. You want to go in the side. Glue the two boards together. There you go. Good, thank you. Well, there's a start to the 10 by 8 tool shed. Not bad for a day and a quarter of, actually a day and a half if you count, you know, putting the floor in and letting it set, but not bad for a little bit of work. Next project will be getting the roof on and the sides on, the siding on. I am already started milling some 8-inch wide, 3/4 inch thick boards. I'm going to try and do board and batten up here, so I'm going to have to put some cross pieces in between the studs for nailers for the boards and the battens. And I'm going to make a homemade door for this. I'm not buying a door, I'm going to make a homemade door, so I'm going to have to do some figuring on that. But the big priority is to get the roof on and then start on the sides, kind of like I did the cabin down there. So if it starts raining or snowing, at least I've got a partial cover, which will allow me to still work on it. Just made the header for my door. Now we got to put it up. Well, top plates are on. What I'm going to do now is put some 45s into the top plates. I'll cut them in. It gives it a little bit of sway bracing. It's just a shed, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not putting a ceiling in it. So I'll tie that in with the 45s. Well, there's what it looks like when you put them up in the corners. You get some good stability. Got them in all four corners. So that's going to end this week's video. Next week's video, I'll be making the rafters and getting the roofing on and the partial siding like I did on the cabin. Get that all on. And then I'm going to be leaving the state for a short period of time for a trip for some family stuff. So I don't know what kind of video I'll post there, but I'm only going to be gone for a short time, and then I'll be back and I'll get both of this shed and the cabin completed when I get back. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of our adventure. God bless. Hugs, and I'll see you soon.